Adama's in the chat, so thank you to Adama. Right, Coulsdon Town, let's get doors open, put it in forward, answer the AWS. Do this one from the cab, I think. I'm not going to touch the throttle until the red line is finished. Squirrel is streaming from Twitch got now, fantastic. So no mogging, turn the wipers on. Okay. Brakes are off. Off we go. Next station, Reedham. Get 60 in a moment. Ah, C for the return bell. I should have realised that, shouldn't I? They don't read anything, Moggy. This is where you make where they get that all important bit from wind instruments comes from here. Mileometer down there. Came to rather abrupt slow there. Yeah, Xig, my daughter is just starting to learn clarinet. Her clarinet just arrived this week. Adama, yes, please feel free to post a link to the scenario. Someone will need to press the permit button on that. What's that left and right 2 line that you've got? I don't quite understand what you mean, Guibi. 20 limit coming out of Reedham. Oh, the third rail lines, yes. They're for the power, because this is an electric locomotive. Pushing up the hill here into Purley. And this brings us into Purley, which is on the London-Brighton line, remember rightly. Oop, 455/8 over there. We'll be here at 43:25, so we're early. It's a 4 and a 3 car stop, but there's no 5 car stop. Where are we on the route? We have a moment. Oh, okay, yeah, this is Purley. Oh, okay, have we just come round that way? Yeah, we've just come round that way. From, is that Calls? That's Rinley. Oh, I don't know where we are. Oh, we've just done that bit then, maybe. Yes, we have. So we're on our way into London. Why does it say no image expected there? It's so that it's the difference between an image being displayed it's like page intentionally left blank. Because as much as people laugh about if this page is left intentionally blank, if it actually was a blank page, you wouldn't know for certain if it was intentionally a blank page or a page that had not been printed properly. Therefore, this page has been left intentionally blank. Tells you that you should not expect anything else on the page. The same applies to no image expected here. It's don't expect anything here, that's intentional. Whereas if it was doing nothing, you wouldn't know if it was just because the screen was dead. Up to 25. Up to 60. Coming into Purley Oaks. Oh, Gatwick Express. This scenario is one of Adama's reskin friendly ones. It doesn't use any reskins, it's just straight from stuff that's on Steam. It sacrifices some of the realism, but it means that it's a lot more compatible. You haven't got to mess about installing reskins if that's something you don't want to do. If you do, there is a reskin version, I think, that requires various reskins to be installed. Oh, we're not stopping at Purley Oaks, you twit. East Croydon's the next stop at 2 miles. South Croydon. There's East Croydon coming up. Going through South Croydon. Looks like we've got a yellow coming up. And a 45 limit. So that means that we are not clear to enter into East Croydon. So we're now below 45, that's for the single yellow. I've got yellow. Right, that gets us into, that's the home into East Croydon. Starter has come free now as well. 6-car stop, which we've missed. But we're still early, so that's fine. When you drive TS 2015, you don't get any points. First off, are you running career scenarios? And secondly, are you getting there in? Are you getting there in time? Or do you mean, are you getting the points in the scenario and then it's not awarding you at the end of the scenario? Gav T, what's my favourite train livery? Probably Network Southeast. I really like Network Southeast. Got approach control in front of us, so they're obviously taking a junction. Signal T31 is currently looked at by engineers. If a danger aspect is shown, please press tab to seek permission to pass, and don't forget to sound your horn. I've no idea where T31 is. Guess it's not that, that's T106. Flashing yellow. So we have a yellow with a feather. gradient because we come down the hill here. Green lights. Next station is Norwood Junction, just down here. Ooh, First Capital Connect. Ooh, hello. Guess it was being worked on. We've got removal, and we're all through it. I like how there was engineers dotted around on the signal as well. That was nicely done. Right, we've got to get to Norwood Junction now, as quickly as we can. Welcome, Ettons 8. Josh Harkness, I haven't got anything on Rail Driver in my blog yet. The show control state dialogue is covered in the scenario scripting section, but in terms of how you can do stuff with the rail driver, I just haven't had time to write that stuff yet. Right, so this is us coming in a couple of seconds late. That's fine. What's next? London Bridge. Hagsig wants his money back because I'm a couple of seconds late. You can absolutely have your money back, Hagsig. I'll put you in the queue. You can expect to see 0.01% of your money refunded sometime in the next 800 years. If you're lucky. Yeah, I heard about the Heathrow Express open day. Unfortunately, I'm going in the opposite direction, so I can't come and have a look. Right, we're 70 now. Feels like it anyway. Fringe Starlin, does Teddleston Rail discriminate him from refunds? Yes, absolutely. You're just a troublemaker. Curb Noob, is TS 2016 black screen fixed? I don't think so, no. Yeah, you either have to basically own TS 2016. It's, I think there's a packaging error, and the bit that it needs for the loading screen is currently only in the 16 pack. I think I believe it's something that's being worked on. Green lights. I like green lights. Cameron's Gaming doesn't understand why we have to pay for TS16. Well, why wouldn't you? It's content. The content has always been charged for every single version since TS13 when new content started getting put in. That's just not changed in the last, exactly the same as the last 2 or 3 years. It's still a heck of a deal. A new route, 2 new Loco DLCs. Assuming you've got the other 2 routes. If you haven't, then you've got 2 routes. So you've got 3 routes. That's 75 quid's worth of DLC. 2 new Loco DLCs, which is another 23. So it's about 100 quid's worth of DLC. For about what, 24 quid? That doesn't seem like a bad deal to me. BK Gaming just reached 600 subs, well done. I realised I'm hunching forward. A little bit of braking on. Run at Gaming, thank you. It's good to have you with the channel. Yes, very good username. MP is amazing. Still getting green lights and bings. That's what we need. Yeah, 60 limit coming. That's good, computer flop. If you're having no problems, that's excellent. Oh, Laurel train over there. .45 limit coming up. Dropping down to 45. Metallica just Nebworth steam it. At least they're still green lights, that's always a good thing. Take the 60 and be on the channel into London Bridge. Got the Shard in front of us. Train number 978. Yeah, the map doesn't particularly work very well on South London Network and London Brighton, which is this is the merged one, South London to Brighton. 172 coming, oh sorry, 171 coming out of there. Right, we have a double yellow. We're about 4 minutes ahead of schedule, so we're doing alright. We've got time to mess it up a little bit. How do you merge routes together, 737? With great difficulty. It's not something that's inherently supported, and I must admit I've never done it myself. So yeah, I've got no idea, I'm afraid. It's a very long, complicated story. It requires lots of mashing of files and then relaying of good chunks of route to join it all together again. It's not trivial. Red light in front of us. Looks like we've got a yellow. Platform 12, that's us. 20 limit on approach into London Bridge. Train 11978. What train route do I live closest to? London Faversham. Gillingham Station is my nearest station. Cruise on in. Oh, Train Sim Academy is the advert just in front of us. I think we'll call that one an end. The game just crashed. Not having a good night tonight. Never mind. We finished the scenario. Close enough. That's frustrating. Never mind. We're back. So that